Okay, here's my problem. I have two table lamps in my bedroom, but the wall switch does nothing. It doesn't control either outlet. It's completely useless. I don't even know why it's there. So the only way to turn on and off our bedroom lamps are those little like twisty rotary things where you have to reach under the lampshade to access them. I can't stand those things. Another issue is I opened up the light switch and there's no neutral wire. So for most smart switches, there's nothing to power the switch. So that's another big issue. Now what I wanted was to be able to go into my bedroom, hit a switch on the wall, and have the lights turn on and off. Crazy stuff. And the other thing that's really important to me is being able to use voice assistants like Google, Alexa, or Siri to control my lights. So a smart wall switch and voice assistant compatibility. Is that too much to ask? So obviously the quickest and easiest solution is to get a couple of smart light bulbs. They'll be immediately compatible with voice assistants, and it's literally the easiest thing in the world. But that opens up two issues. Number one, if somebody turns the light off manually using the rotary switch, that's it. No smart bulb, no voice assistant. It completely kills it. And the other thing is I still want a wall switch. I don't always want to talk to my voice assistant. I just want to walk into the bedroom and hit the wall. Well, I thought a lot about this, and with a little help from Home Assistant, Z-Wave, and Zigbee, I was able to get this done. So this is the way I did it. So I have a B-Link mini PC, and its only job is to run Home Assistant. Plugged into that Home Assistant box, I have both a Z-Wave USB stick and a Zigbee USB stick. The Z-Wave stick is from Zooz, and the Zigbee stick is from Sonoff, if that matters. Now, since the outlet in the bedroom has no neutral wire and I can't power a normal smart switch, what I found was the Zooz ZEN37 scene controller. It looks like a smart switch, but it's actually a remote that pops in and out magnetically. Then you can charge it using USB-C. So this is what I ended up doing. I got two RGB smart bulbs that are Matter compatible, and I put those in both lamps. So then what I can do is program that scene controller within Home Assistant to be able to operate the different lights and different configurations. I also got a Zooz smart outlet, so I can plug this fun little starlight into it and have it control that as well. Lastly, I went with two Sonoff smart buttons. These are compatible with Zigbee, and they also communicate with my Home Assistant hub. Now, why the smart buttons? Well, I'll tell you. My biggest concern going into this was that if somebody turns off the little twisty rotary knobs, then it kills the entire thing. No switch, no voice assistant, no nothing. So my plan was to have one of these buttons on each of the night tables next to the lamps, so when you go to turn off the lamps, you just click the button and no messing with that little rotary thing and killing my entire setup. Now, of course, this all takes programming inside of Home Assistant, but you can do what I did, which is use ChatGPT to help you figure out how to program them. Now, I know some software development, but I don't know YAML, Y-A-M-L. That's the language that Home Assistant can be programmed in. So I enlisted ChatGPT to help me out with this. I did have to go in and start pressing these buttons both on the scene controller and the smart buttons in listening mode, so it gives you different codes when you press a button, release a button, hold the button down, and then you can convey this information to ChatGPT. And what it did was it wrote an entire script for me for all of the button configurations I wanted. So now when I press the top button, it toggles on and off the two lamps, which is perfect. I set it so that when I hold down the button, it dims everything to 50%. Then for the middle button, that just toggles on and off the cool starlight I have. Am I like 16 years old or something? And then for the bottom buttons on the left and right, those just control the left and right lamp. Press once to toggle on and off, press and hold to dim to 50%. Then I did the same thing with the Sonoff smart buttons. Each one controls one lamp, press once to toggle on and off, press and hold to dim to 50%. And don't touch that little spinning rotary knob. It's such a stupid design because you have to stick your finger like under the lampshade. I mean, why? Anyway, so I went into Home Assistant and Nabu Casa, which is their cloud platform, and I enabled voice assistants. So now I can operate the lights using Google Home, Alexa, and Siri. Now, I've been using this setup for a few months now, and it's pretty perfect. The only con is that I have to take the scene controller remote off from time to time to charge it via USB-C. But other than that, it works like a charm. Now, this isn't a tutorial on Home Assistant, so that's something you're gonna have to look up if you don't already have it in your home. Again, I use ChatGPT to set up absolutely everything in my home using Home Assistant, and it even writes me YAML code, so it's pretty easy. I think you should be able to do the same. And yeah, if you happen to be stuck in a situation like this, I hope this video helped you out. If you've done something similar, or maybe you've even come up with a more creative solution, please put it in the comments. I would really appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel, and thanks so much for watching. I hope I helped.